example 3, I've got 1, 2 rows and 3 columns. So I've got a 2 by 3 matrix and a 3 by 2 matrix. These two are equal, so I'm allowed to multiply them. The product of these two, the product is going to have this number of rows, 2, and this number of columns. So I'm going to get a 2 matrix that is going to be 2 by 2 for my product here. Okay. So setting up the product matrix right here, and first looking for row 1, column 1. So I'm going to use row 1 here, column 1 here. 2 times 0, that's the product. Then I'm going to add that to the next product, which is -1 times 3. And the third product, which is 0 times -2. Which equals 2 times 0 gives me 0 minus 3 plus 0. So that's -3. Row 1, column 1 right here. Row 1, column 1 is -3. Row 1 right here, but column 2. Column 2. Row 1, column 2. So I'm going to take 2 times 0. Excuse me, row 1, column 2. 2 times 1. Okay. Row 1, column 2. Next set of elements is -1 and 6. So plus -1 times 6. Then I still have row 1, column 2. I have 0 times -1. Figure that out. That's 2 minus 6 plus 0. So it's just 2 minus 6, and that gives me -4. So row 1, column 2, row 1, column 2, -4. Okay, moving on to the second row. The first thing I need to find is row 2, column 1. Row 2 here, column 1 here. 0 times 0 plus 3 times 3 plus -2 times -2. Okay, that's going to be 0 plus 9, and then -2 times -2 is +4, so plus 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. So row 2, column 1 gives me 13. Okay, next I need to find row 2, column 2. Okay, row 2, column 2. 0 times 1 plus 3 times 6 plus -2 times -1 is going to give me 0 plus 18. -2 and -1 is +2, so that's 20. Okay, and as expected, I got a 2 by 2 matrix, and I can find any position by just honing in and saying, okay, that's row 1, column 2. So I'm going to multiply row 1 elements and column 2 elements and add those products. Now, at first, I know this seems like a lot of work, but you should go step by step, find the row, find the column, write out what you need to write out, and then later on, you get faster. You can just do a lot of it in your head. But right now, since there's a lot of steps, go each row, each column, and figure out what those are. Okay.